Hello there, my name is Jason Perkins. Welcome to another episode in my Georgia Workers' Compensation video series. I'm an attorney who specializes in handling Georgia workers' compensation cases. I created this series of videos because I want to provide people who've been hurt at work with helpful information about Georgia's workers' compensation law and the benefits they should receive under that law. Today I want to talk to you about suing the workers' compensation insurance company. So probably the first question you have is, what does it mean to sue workers' compensation, or what is a lawsuit? So a lawsuit is generally something that's filed when someone breaches a duty that they have to you and you're harmed as a result of that. So one of the most common examples that people are familiar with is when you're injured in a car wreck as a result of someone else's negligence, and a lawsuit is filed as a result. Another common situation is when you've got a contract with someone for them to perform certain duties, and they breach that contract. They fail to perform those duties, and you're harmed as a result. Either one of these situations, lawsuits are commonly filed. Now, under the workers' compensation law in Georgia, the workers' compensation insurance company has duties to you as an injured worker. They have duties to provide you with medical treatment you need as a result of your injury with certain authorized doctors. They have duties to pay you benefits for being out of work when you're out of work as a result of your injury. So what happens if the workers' compensation insurance company breaches these duties? Can you file a lawsuit against them? Well, the answer to that in Georgia is a little bit more complicated. Under Georgia workers' compensation law, there's this principle known as the exclusive remedy. And what that generally means is that the workers' compensation claim is your exclusive remedy against your employer and the workers' compensation insurance company. Now, the most common example of that term is when you're injured at work. You cannot go and file a personal injury lawsuit against your employer or a co-employee, who's also considered your employer, for the injuries that you suffered at work. What workers' compensation is instead of the ability to do that, you get the workers' compensation claim. And the state of Georgia and many other states as well have decided that for you. So you can't file a separate personal injury lawsuit. You get workers' compensation instead. But another part in Georgia where workers' compensation comes up is when the workers' compensation insurance company, the claim's been filed, but they're not meeting all their duties. And many Georgia courts have found in this situation that when people have tried to file lawsuits, they've said, well, workers' compensation is your exclusive remedy. And what they've interpreted that to mean is that your remedies are in the workers' compensation system, not in a separate lawsuit in a lot of situations. Now, regardless of how a court decided whether you'd have a separate lawsuit against workers' compensation for actions that the workers' compensation insurance company has taken, you still do have the workers' compensation claim. And so it can be important under that claim to receive all the benefits that you should receive. I've seen many people, when workers' compensation is not doing what they're supposed to do, just give up and not pursue their claim, not argue about it or fight about it to make sure that they receive the benefits that they should. You don't want to let the workers' compensation insurance company win when they're not following the rules. You generally do have some options to make sure that you're going to receive the benefits that you should. And there are some remedies in the workers' compensation system, assessed attorney's fees, late penalties, civil penalties, that can hopefully make sure that the insurance company does what they're supposed to do. But a lot of times you may have to push them to do that or get an attorney involved to help you out with that. There's things that can be done to hold them accountable with or without going to court. So if you're frustrated with workers' compensation and feel that you need some help, please be sure to reach out and don't just give up. I hope you found this information about suing the workers' compensation insurance company helpful. If you have, please let me know that. One of the best ways that you can do that is by liking this video or giving it a thumbs up. And if you do feel you need some help with workers' compensation or just have some questions that you want answered, one of the best ways to reach out and get help or get your questions answered is to set up a free consultation about your case. If you'd like to schedule a free consultation with me, there's two easy ways that you can do that. First is by calling the phone number at the bottom of the screen, and the other is by reaching out to us to our website, which is www.perkinslawtalk.com. Just click on and submit the free consultation request form there, and a member of our workers' compensation team will reach out to you and get a consultation scheduled. I'd like to thank you again for watching this video today, and we'll wish you the best of luck as you recover from your injuries.